Suga, Min Yoongi, who is a great rapper and producer for BTS, has finally finished all of his personal work. Before we say a brief goodbye to BTS Suga, let's think back on the 5 best memories from the past few months as he gets ready to join the military. On August 7th, Big Hit Music surprised their fans by making a reveal on the Weverse app that wasn't expected. In the statement, the BTS agency said that Suga had stopped the process of delaying his military service. This was the first step in getting ready for his upcoming military service. Also, Big Hit asked fans to keep backing Suga until he finishes his military service and comes home safely. Fans and the general public were shocked when they heard this news. That's because no one could have predicted that Suga would be the next member of BTS to join the military. After all, RM, the well-known leader of BTS, had been showing signs that he was going to join the military, like when he got a buzz cut, but when he went to Suga's show recently, RM made it clear that the buzz cut had nothing to do with his military service. RM stated, "I'm getting a lot of calls related to my hairstyle. It doesn't have anything to do with joining the army. Just know that I'm not enlisting anytime soon. I was just getting really hot and so I decided to cut it." As we're about to say goodbye for now to BTS Suga, here are the 5 best memories we have of the talented rapper and songwriter from the past few months. 3 members of BTS made a special appearance at Suga's final concerts in Seoul. The most memorable thing that happened lately with Suga is that he brought 3 members of BTS to the end of his performance. The Golden Magne Jungkook joined Suga on the first day of the August D Tour D-Day, the final show in Seoul. He then did Burn It with the BTS Magne, and then he gave the stage to Jungkook so he could do a special solo performance of 7. Then, on the second day of the Seoul show, Suga asked Jimin, who is one of BTS's most beautiful and lovely singers. The 2 BTS members then made a version of Tony Montana for the year 2023. The BTS singer Jimin then sang like crazy in an appealing way that showed off his beautiful voice. At the end of the Seoul finale show, on the last day, RM, the smart boss of BTS, and Suga worked together on a special song. They sang Strange together, and then, just like the days before, Suga left the stage to give RM a chance to sing his unreleased song, too. Jin and J-Hope from BTS went to Suga's final show in Seoul. At his last show in Seoul, BTS Suga gave fans more special gifts on top of the special appearances and performances with Jungkook, Jimin, and RM. Suga surprised fans at the last day of the August D Tour D-Day, the final show in Seoul, by bringing out BTS Jin and J-Hope, who are currently away for military service. When the crowd saw that 2 BTS members were out in public, they went crazy. This satisfied the fans' desire to see them in person. 3. Suga cried during the snooze show. One of the most touching things to remember about BTS Suga before he leaves for military service is that he recently cried at one of his concerts. BTS Suga is known for having a cool, aloof attitude, like a cat. On the outside, he seems cold, but on the inside, he is kind and warm. Suga cried as he sang the words to his song Snooze at his last show in Seoul. Seeing the powerful Min Yoongi sob on stage with tears in his eyes was a sad and heartbreaking sight. The talented rapper and songwriter even had to stop a few times because he couldn't stop crying. It showed how much he put his heart and soul into this concert's last song. 4. Army singing It's All Gonna Be Alright to cheer up Suga. Most importantly, when Suga couldn't hold back his tears any longer and started crying, BTS's fans and soulmate Army started singing It's All Gonna Be Alright in perfect harmony, filling the whole venue. This will always be one of the most powerful memories. It shows how close the members of BTS are to their powerful army because they both came up with their own ways to say goodbye in a memorable way. All of this happened before anyone knew that BTS Suga was getting ready to join the military. 5. On the last day of his show in Seoul, BTS Suga simply let go of his jacket. He said he felt hot, but when the camera zoomed in, fans went crazy and started yelling. They could see a 7 mark on the BTS member's left shoulder, which was where he had surgery before. Now that everyone has a 7 tattoo, it shows what the previous army thought it meant. All of the 7 tattoos make the word BTS when put together. It is the best and most memorable gift that BTS Suga gave to his fans before he joined the military. Finally, As we say goodbye to BTS SUGA for a while because he is going to join the service, we will never forget what he said. When he appears again in Seoul, it will be with all 7 members of BTS, and we can't wait for that get-together. Which of these events will you remember the most? Please leave your comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more.